Matthew Mercer has officially blown me away in Campaign 4 of Critical Role, where he serves as a player. He is not the Dungeon Master anymore, and he is proving that he can contend with anybody when it comes to sitting at that table. In this video, I'm just going to talk about how his character has progressed, how he's been able to play sort of that like bad guy in terms of his dynamic with the group and this cold, distant kind of jerk, but also deliver some of the amazing moments that we've seen, such as the one at the end of episode 4. This is going to contain spoilers, so if you have not seen everything so far up to episode 4 in campaign 4, click away now because we're going to get into some of the stuff. But before we jump into that, if you enjoyed this type of content, Critical Role, Dungeons and Dragons, and other nerd culture news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below, even if it's just an emoji, because it'll help with the algorithm. Now let's talk Julian. So when we first got to meet Julian, it was very much as like a, I'm better than you, I don't care about this death, I'm glad he's gone. He literally spits on the body of Thiazi. It's just very much like he's the contentious one in this group. Everybody else mostly gets along. There's a little bit of things maybe with Belair, Valus is unknown, but other than that, everybody just kind of like, hey, we're all cool, but that guy right there, not a big fan of that guy. But as we start to go through the story, we see a little bit of a different side of him, and we start to see him slowly but surely tell us more about who his character is and why his character is the way that he is at the start of this. We see some of those walls start to crumble in episode 3 when he approaches Valus and starts to open up about his father and what's going on, and saying that he feels that he can trust Valus. This is, of course, then turned on its head when he is called from his father, and when he turns around to see him, his father's skull is ripped out of his head.
And a black-clad member of House Taconis reaches their hand up immaterially through the skin, under his jaw, reaches inside his head, and pulls his skull out of his head immaterially. Letting go, it becomes corporeal again, and suddenly the upper half of his spinal cord and skull is out in front of the flesh of his head, and he dies instantly, collapsing to the ground.
This leads and starts the peak Matt Mercer that I am thoroughly enjoying from this. Not only has he delivered these sorts of really cold, distant, I'm better than you mentalities that his character is supposed to, but then we get the raw emotion that he delivered.
He looks up to Primus and just, with an unheard primal screech, just shouts, "No!" and goes into a full sprint towards him, drawing his blade and just running as fast as he can.
Throughout this fight, he also showcased just how good fighters are with weapon masteries when it comes to 2024 Dungeons & Dragons. Combining that with being a rogue, he has his demi-gauntlet as well that we learned it was called. It's just overall incredible. And if you've been watching it all, you know that most of these combats have not gone well for anybody. But in this one, as is fitting, Julian goes crazy. He has these dynamics with Primus. He ends up getting a buff. If he sees Primus again, he gets knocked below 50 hit points. There's just a lot of really cool stuff in that moment, but it's not even my favorite. It gets better. Once they finally escape and he makes his way towards the Loy compound where he's with everybody else, Octus ends up coming back from the dead. It is this moment and Julian's reaction, Matt's choices here, that make me think this is the best RP moment we have seen in Campaign 4 yet. Which is really tough because we've seen some great stuff with Vikander, played by Sam, and the emotional heartbreak that we got out of Laura Bailey as Thimble. But this one's kind of topping the list for me. While everybody else is celebrating and kind of viewing Octus coming back as a miracle, like I can't believe this happened, this is great, Julian is hurt. He's raw. His family was just slaughtered by none other than Octus's family, the Taconis. His whole household has been ruined. He watched his father's skull be ripped out of his head, and Matt uses that. Just pure, raw, the lines he uses, how he says, you're all so easy to just forget what happened, what I just witnessed, what we all just know happened. He questions him, he pressures him, he shows that brutal emotion, he points a blade at him. He's ready to end Octus's life for what just happened. And honestly, when you think about it, yes, all that stuff just happened to him, but this is Octus. He's a part of that family. Does he know something? Julian's questioning him. It's just so amazing that I did this in a previous video and my recap. I'm going to let this play for you guys. It is, if you haven't seen it yet, I just want you to view it again under this lens of where Matt is coming from and how Julian feels.
Remarkable indeed. As Julian raises his blade in the direction of Octus. What do you know?
About what specifically?
I immediately step forward and
Taconis,
interpose. I interpose myself between him.
A glass rapier appears in my
You
hand.
trust all so quickly.
Okay.
This one who walks from the realm without a heart once again amongst you, and you're so easy to call him a great gift from beyond. His family have always been nightmares. And tonight, they have taken everything from me. And I just slowly push the blade
Hold
to where
person.
that chest is.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I will use the die he gave me. That's going to be a 16.
Saves.
Put my
Aranessa,
hand where the blade is. Like, you'll push through.
Everybody, just calm down. Look, I'm so sorry about your family. I have no idea why my family was there. I haven't seen them in years. I've been traveling with Taisha. I tried to help the Aussie. I don't know what they were doing.
Did you see anything across the veil? Did they unveil some great plan? What did they take from you and why? Are you still the bait in our midst? Is this miracle a way to gain more trust so we follow you even further into whatever their great plan is to guide us into what Meat Shredder will make more of whatever it is that fucking killed everything that matters to me? So you put your hand and you defend him. You call him a miracle. You laugh. You sit there and you are so prideful with what you do here.
It's absolutely a masterpiece. It shows that Matt can deliver as a player, and he has built something truly incredible with Julian. We're going to see a fantastic arc, and when you thought, oh, he's opening up, he's getting soft in this moment, something happens, and it brings him back to this reality of I need to be tough, and I need to stand on my own. And the arc is going to be fantastic. It's already been amazing. Matt delivers something extraordinary in that moment, but now it's time for you to share what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more nerd culture news just like this related to Critical Role, Dungeons & Dragons, and more, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. Even if you have nothing to say, just throw an emoji. It'll help me immensely in the algorithm. If you want to support me even further, you can become a member here on YouTube or go over to my Patreon, linked down below, where you can subscribe and get a bunch of Dungeons & Dragons goodies as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, good luck in your adventures.